yet?
Wouldn't I have yelled up?
Call him again.
I called him twice. They're looking for him. How is he?
I'm not sure. He's bleeding like crazy.
Oh, my.
It's all over the room. I don't know why people decorate in white. If he doesn't call again in 2 minutes, call the hospital.
I'm going to have a cigarette, Ken.
After 18 months, the hell you are. Hold on to yourself, will you?
I can't believe this is happening. Oh, my. Ken, the phone's ringing. Hello? Dr. Dudley? Oh, Dr. Dudley, I'm so glad it's you. Your service said you were at the theater.
Is that the doctor?
I never would have bothered you, but this is an emergency.
Is that the doctor?
I'm Chris Gorman. My husband Ken and I are good friends of Charlie Brock's.
Is that the doctor?
Yes, it's the doctor. It's the doctor.
Why didn't you say so?
I'm really, really sorry to have called you, but there's been an accident. I would have called my own doctor, but my husband Ken is a lawyer, and under the circumstances, he thought it better to have Charlie's own physician. Well, you see, we arrived here about 10 minutes ago, and as we were getting out of the car, suddenly we heard this enormous...
Don't say anything.
What?
Don't tell him what happened.
Don't tell him?
Just do what I say.
What about Charlie?
He's all right. It's just a powder burn. Don't tell him about the gunshot.
But they got the doctor out of the theater.
Tell him he tripped down the stairs and banged his head. He's all right.
But what about the blood?
The bullet went through his earlobe. It's nothing. I don't want him to know.
But I already said we were getting out of the car and suddenly we heard an enormous what? What did we hear, Ken?
We heard...
Just a minute, Doctor.
We heard an enormous thud.
Thud?
When he tripped down the stairs.
Good, good. Dr. Dudley, I'm sorry, I was talking to my husband. Well, we were getting out of the car and suddenly we heard this enormous thud. It seems Charlie tripped going up the stairs.
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs.
He's sitting up in bed. He'll call him in the morning.
He's sitting up in bed. He'll call him in the morning.
You.
He'll call you in the morning.
You're very sorry you disturbed him.
I'm very sorry I disturbed you.
But he's really fine.
But he's really fine.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Where are you going?
Thank him and say goodbye.
Thank you and goodbye, Doctor. What? Any dizziness?
No dizziness.
No dizziness. Can he what? Can he move all of his limbs?
Yes, he can move everything. Get off the phone.
They got the doctor out of Phantom of the Opera. Yes, he can move everything. What? Any slurring of the speech?
No slurring of the speech.
Don't yell at me, Ken, he'll hear it. No slurring of the speech.
I've got to get back to Charlie.
Any what? Any ringing of the ears?
I can't believe this. No, tell him no.
Yes, a little ringing of the ears.
I told you to say no.
It sounds more believable to have ringing.
Jeez.
Who? His wife? Myra? Yes, Myra's here.
She's not here. Don't tell him she's here. He'll want to speak to her.
Dr. Dudley? My mistake. She's not here. I thought she was, but she wasn't.
She just stepped out. She'll be back in a minute.
She just stepped back. She'll be out in a minute. Yes, I'll tell her to call. Thank you, Dr. Dudley. Enjoy the show. Ken and I saw it and we loved it, especially the second act. Who's playing the Phantom tonight?
Are you going to review the whole show?
Charlie's calling me. Just a minute, Charlie! I have to go. He sounds much better. Yes, I will. Don't you ever do that to me again! He must suspect something! I didn't get his name right once!
If anyone calls again, don't answer it.
Why did you tell me to answer that one?
Because I thought the bullet went through his head, not his earlobe. Fix me a double vodka. I left Charlie standing in the shower.
He drowns, you're making that call. Why we're always the first ones here? Never once been late to anything. Someone else could have dealt with all this. Crap.
Who's that? Who is that?
Am I near the door? Do you see people in here? Do you think I'm on roller skates?
Let me think a minute.
Take your time, because I don't answer doors. I only speak to Dr. Dudley.
All right, it's got to be Lenny or Ernie, one of the others. We've got to open the door.
You've got arms? Reach down.
I've got to dry off Charlie and bandage his ear. Just don't tell them what happened. I need a few minutes to figure this out. Can't you stall them?
Stall them? His best friends are coming over for his 10th anniversary. His wife's not here, and he shoots himself in the earlobe, and you expect me to
attempted suicide is a criminal offense, not to mention a pretty ugly scandal. Charlie's deputy mayor of New York. He's my client and my best friend. I've got to protect him, don't I? Just play the hostess for a few minutes until I can figure out how to handle this.
Play the hostess. There's no food out. There's no ice in the bucket. Where's the help? Where's Myra? Where's the food? What am I supposed to do with them till you get back? Play charades? I'm lucky I can still speak English.
You're a lawyer yourself. Can't you figure out something to say?
Contracts. Legal publishing contracts. If someone comes in here and wants to make a deal, I can handle that.
Take it easy, calm down. I'll be right back.
Put some slippers on Charlie. Tell him to answer it.
Would you relax? Drink my vodka.
Why is vodka better than 2 puffs of a cigarette?
Because they know you quit, and if they see smoke in here, they'll know something is wrong.
Falling at their feet is gonna look better. Just a minute. Claire, darling, you look beautiful. Where's Lenny?
In the car. We had an accident. Brand new BMW, 2 days old. The side door is smashed in. Don't tell Charlie and Myra, though. I don't want to ruin tonight for them.
Mom, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Oh, my lip is swelling up. Oh, geez, I look like a trumpet player.
Where's Lenny?
He's coming. He's walking slowly. He's got whiplash. His seatbelt went right around his neck and pulled him straight up. I left him dangling.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Just don't tell Myra. This party means so much to her.
Hi, Charlie. Hi, Myra. We're here, kids.
They're upstairs, Lenny.
Did she tell you what happened? Some stupid jerk shoots out of his garage like a Polaris rocket. I've got 4 doors on one side of the car now.
How does your neck feel?
Stretched over to one side. I feel like a Modigliani paint.
Can I get you something to drink?
Now I don't think I can swallow past my shoulders.
Of all the nights to happen.
Here's their gift. Stupid glass. Someone brings them a bottle of glue, they'll have a nice gift.
I could have lost the tip of my tongue. I'd be speaking Gaelic the rest of my life.
Brand new, spotless car. Never touched by human hands. Buffed and polished by German women in Munich, and now it looks like a war memorial. Hello, is Dr. Dudley there, please? This is Leonard Gans.
Dr. Dudley?
Yes, it is. I have a whiplash injury. I see. Do you know what theater he's in?
Oh gosh, I need a cigarette so badly.
Could you? It's important. I'm at 914-226-2264. Thank you.
I've got to settle my stomach. Is there anything to eat? Some canapes or something?
Gee, I don't see anything.
No canapes? Where's the cook, Miley? She makes great canapes.
Mylene? I think she's off this week.
The week of their anniversary party?
She had to go back to Japan. Her mother was sick.
Miley is Chinese.
I know, but her mother was visiting Japan.
I can only look up. I hope tall people are coming to this party. Where's Ken?
Ken's in the bathroom.
And where's Charlie and Myra?
They're still getting dressed.
They're not ready? We had a car accident and we're on time.
Ugh, my lip is getting gigantic. I don't think I have enough lipstick to cover it.
No nuts or pretzels. I didn't even have lunch today. 3 audits with the IRS on an empty stomach. Claire, give me a Diet Coke, please, and something to munch on.
Where are you going?
So the John. I didn't have a chance to do that either.
There's a guest powder room down here.
Isn't Ken using that?
No, he's using the one in the guest bedroom upstairs.
Oh, well, why didn't he use this one?
I don't know, he just said he had to go badly and he ran upstairs.
But if you had to go so badly, this one is closer.
You know how it is when you have to go badly, you just don't want to stop running.
But this is a shorter run!
Lenny, it's not an Olympic event. Why don't you just go?
That's why they built guest bathrooms.
Claire,
If Dr. Dudley calls, I'll be right out.
Claire, we need to talk.
What is it?
I'm coming apart at the seams.
Your dress?
No, my nerves. I think I'm going to crack.
I can see. Oh, your hands are like ice. Oh, something is going on here, isn't it?
Oh, you're so smart, so quick to see things.
You're scaring me, Chris. Tell me what's happening.
Well, all right. Ken and I arrived here about 10 minutes ago. And as we were getting out of the car, we suddenly heard this enormous...
Hey, Claire, you look lovely.
I was just telling her that. She looks enormously well, don't you think? Isn't that the dress you wore for cerebral palsy?
No, I got this for sickle cell. Hi, Ken.
Where's Lenny?
In the John. Where's Charlie and Myra?
Still getting dressed?
Yeah, still getting dressed. How's the new BMW? Is Len happy with it?
Delirious.
Did he get the new features he asked for?
More than he asked for.
Great.
Listen, Ken, are you through in the bathroom? I have to go myself.
I think Myra's in there.
Oh, well then I'll just use Miley's bathroom. Call me if she gets back from Japan.
Up here, quick. What did you tell her?
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
I was talking so fast I couldn't follow it. Why can't we just tell them the truth, Ken? They're gonna find out anyway.
I don't know the truth yet. Charlie is still mumbling. Now, go inside. He wants to see you.
See me? Why would he want to see me?
He's crying like a baby. I can't stop him. He needs a woman
To do what?
to cry on. I can reason with him, but I can't comfort him. Just go inside and let him cry on your shoulder for 2 minutes, for Pete's sake.
Is he still bleeding? I paid $1,200 for this dress.
Oh, hi, Lenny.
Oh, hi, Ken. Did you hear about the BMW?
Yeah, congratulations. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
To the John?
Didn't you just go?
Yes, but not enough. Be right with you.
This is very weird.
Give me the pretzels.
There's plenty of food in the kitchen, but nothing's cooked.
Why didn't you open this first?
There's a duck, roast ham, smoked turkey, all defrosting on the table. There's pasta sitting in a pot with no water. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not as strange as him peeing twice in a row. So you got some like sharp nail file or something?
Chris started to tell me something before, and then she clammed up.
The door in my BMW opened like tissue paper, but this thing is like steel.
Her hands were as cold as ice. She couldn't even look me straight in the eye.
This would be a great place to keep her jewelry.
And why is it taking them so long to get dressed? What is that about, huh?
What are you so suspicious for? Give the people a chance to come down.
Oh, you don't notice anything is wrong?
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed the towels in the bathroom were piled up on the sink and not on the rack. I noticed there's only a sheet and a half left on the toilet paper. I think it's sloppy, but not a scandal.
Really? Well, I'm not so sure. I'd rule out a scandal.
You don't think I know what you're talking about? I hear gossip, I hear rumors, and I won't listen to that crap, you understand? She is my best friend. She is the wife of my best friend.
Fine. Okay, then forget it.
I don't listen to filth and garbage about my best
I
friend.
said forget it.
All right, come here.
What's wrong with here?
They can hear us there. Here is better. Will you come here? It's not good.
What's not good?
What I heard.
What did you hear?
Will you lower your voice?
Why? We haven't said anything yet.
There's talk going around about Myra. This hurts me. Stand on my other side. I can't turn. There's talk going around about Myra and Charlie, only no one will tell it to my face because they know I won't listen.
I'll listen. Tell it to my face.
Why would you want to hear things about our best friends? He is my best client. He trusts me, not just with investments and taxes, but with personal things.
I don't do his taxes. What's the rumors?
You won't be satisfied till you hear, will you?
I won't even sleep with you until I hear. What's the rumors?
All right. There's your friend Myra upstairs having herself a little thing, okay?
What kind of thing?
Do I have to spell it out? A thing. A man. A guy. A fella. A kid. She's doing something with someone on the sly somewhere, and it's not with Charlie, okay?
You don't know that. You only heard it. You haven't seen it.
Of course I haven't seen it. What do you think? They invite me to come along? What is wrong with you?
You are so naive. It's incredible. Get real, Lenny. Myra's not having anything with anybody. Your friend Charlie, however, is running up a hell of a motel bill.
Charlie? My friend Charlie? Not a chance. He wouldn't even look at another woman.
Well, he may not be looking at her, but he's...
Will you lower your voice? Where did you hear this?
Someone at the tennis club told me.
Our tennis club?
What is it, a sacred temple? People gossip there.
Bunch of hypocrites sit around in their brand new Nikes and Reeboks destroying people's lives. Who told you this?
I'm not going to tell you because you don't like this person anyway.
What's the difference if I like them or not? Who told you?
Carol Newman.
Carol Newman. Ugh, I hate that woman. She's got a mouth big enough to swallow a whole can of tennis balls.
How you two doing?
Hey, it's fine, Ken.
Had anything to eat yet?
Just a plastic bag.
Great. Be right with you.
rumor that you and I were breaking up?
Oh no, that wasn't Carol Newman.
It wasn't? Then who was it?
It was me.
You started the rumor?
Me, you, the both of us. When we were thinking about separating, didn't we go around telling everybody?
We told friends. That witch told
Hey!
strangers.
Do not call Carol Newman a witch to my face. Besides, Carol Newman only told me what someone else at the club told her.
Well, who told her?
Harold Green.
Harold Green? Who the hell is Harold Green?
He's a new member. He was just voted in last week.
I never voted for him.
Yes, you did. By proxy. We were in Bermuda.
I can't believe it. Some proxy new member spreads rumors about my best friend. Who does he play tennis with?
Oh, he's a social member. He doesn't play tennis. He just eats lunches there.
This guy's a non-playing proxy social new member who just sits, eats lunches, and spreads rumors. What does he do for a living?
He sells BMWs.
Did anyone else get here yet?
Not to speak of, no.
Why, is anything wrong?
Is there anything seem wrong to you?
You mean, aside from the fact that there's no food, no guests, no host, no hostess, and that you and Chris only appear one at a time and never together? Yeah, I'd say something's wrong.
Okay, all right. Sit down, man. Claire. All right, I can't keep this quiet anymore. We've got a big problem on our hands.
Aha! What did I just say, Claire?
You just said, aha! What is it, Ken? Tell us.
Well, you see, Charlie's been shot.
What?
Shot?
Oh my gosh!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, don't tell me that!
Charlie, no! No, Charlie,
He's not dead. He's all right.
He's not dead?
He's all right.
He's alive. He's okay.
Thank God he's alive.
Where was he shot?
In the head.
In the head? The head! Oh my gosh, he was shot in the head! Where did the bullet go?
Through his left earlobe.
Oh, the earlobe. That's not too bad. I have holes in my earlobes too. It doesn't hurt.
I saw this coming, I swear. The truth, Ken. Did she do it?
Who?
Myra, for Pete's sakes. Who else would it be?
Why would Myra shoot Charlie?
You don't know.
You haven't heard?
No. What's going on?
Charlie's been having a hot affair with someone.
It's not hot. No one said it was hot. You don't know it's hot. It's an affair. A plain affair.
Who told you this?
No one told me that. What I heard was that Myra was the one having the thing.
A thing with who?
A man, a guy, a fella, a kid, who knows?
Someone else told me it was Charlie who was the one who was having the affair.
What's someone else?
Some witch at the club named Carol Newman.
She is not a witch, and she only told me what Harold Green told her.
Who's Harold Green?
Some proxy new social member who doesn't even play tennis. Comes to the club to eat lunches and spread rumors.
Well, it seems to me Charlie's the one having the affair if Myra was hysterical enough to shoot him in the head.
Listen to me, will you please? Myra didn't shoot Charlie. Charlie fired the gun. He tried to kill himself. It was attempted suicide.
Suicide?
What?
Oh my
I
gosh!
can't catch my breath.
Don't let it be true!
No, Charlie, no!
Will you stop it? Stop grieving. He's all right.
Oh, Charlie.
I know this. It's all because of that no good Harold Green. That guy's out of the club.
Can we stick to the main topic here? Nobody knows if anybody had an affair. I don't know why Charlie shot himself.
How is Myra taking this? My gosh, she must be a wreck.
I should go up to her. Let me go up to her.
Don't go up to her. There's no point in going up to her. She's not here. She's gone.
She's gone? Charlie shoots himself in the head and Myra leaves the house?
She walks out on him now. Now he's laying there with a bullet in his ear.
It's not in his ear. It went through his ear. Will you listen to me, please? Maybe she wasn't even here when it happened. Chris and I were driving up and we heard the shot. The front door was locked, so I ran around back and broke in the kitchen window.
I saw that. I thought maybe Miley did that and then maybe Myra fired her. But I didn't know then that Miley's mother was sick in Japan.
Don't talk for a while. Let me and Ken talk. You just listen. So you broke in and rushed upstairs. Was he on the floor?
He was sitting in bed. The television was on. One of those evangelist shows. A bottle of Valium was on the night table. He was half conscious. I figured he took a couple of pills to make himself drowsy, put the gun to his head, started to fall asleep, and shot himself through the earlobe.
Is that blood on your shirt, Ken?
Where?
Below the second stud.
Ah, crap. I didn't see that. That won't come out, will it?
That's what you're worried about? A stain on your dress shirt?
I don't care about my shirt. I'm trying to prevent Charlie from getting a suicide rap. When the others walk in here, I don't want to explain to them how I got blood on my good silk shirt.
You could borrow one of Charlie's.
It's 2 sizes too big for me.
I don't think they'd notice your cuffs if Charlie has a big bandage on his ear and Myra's not even at the party.
Let the man finish the story, will you please? Did he tell anything? Did he say why he did it?
Not a word. He was barely conscious.
Did he even note or anything?
He had a piece of paper in his hand. I tried to take it from him, but he tore it up and threw it in the john. He flushed before I could get it.
Oh, this is not happening. I'm not hearing this.
Did you call the police?
No, just a doctor. Told him he tripped down the stairs and banged his head. As long as Charlie wasn't hurt, I didn't want to make this thing public.
We've got to call the police. This man is the deputy mayor of New York. We're talking front page of the New York Times. Pictures of Charlie with a suit jacket over his head.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to avoid until we figure out what happened.
If we keep this quiet any longer, we'll all be accessories. I deal with the IRS boys. I'd be the first one they'd go after.
Why would they go after you?
With attempted suicide, they open up everything. They'd want to see his books, his portfolio, his entire financial picture. They'd want to know how a deputy mayor could afford a big house like this.
That's no secret. Lyra's a wealthy woman. She bought the house.
She did? I didn't know that.
You hear that? Now tomorrow it'll be all over the tennis club.
I'm not bringing the police in until I have to. I don't know what you're nervous about. Unless you have something you don't want the IRS to know.
Are you accusing me of hiding something? I'm the one who wants to bring in the police. Maybe you're the one who has something to hide. You made out his contract. You made out his will.
Are you accusing me and Charlie of conspiracy to defraud the city?
I hear a car pulling up.
If you're not calling the police, I am.
No, you're not.
You're telling me what I'm not going to do?
It's pulling up the driveway.
Suppose the neighbors heard the gunshot and have already called the police.
I'll deal with that problem when it arises.
Maybe the car is the police. Then the problem has arisen.
It's a Volvo station wagon.
A Volvo?
Now I suppose they're worried it's the Swedish police.
It's Ernie and Cookie.
Ernie and Cookie?
Why didn't you say so?
Why didn't you listen?
Ken, Mom and I are having trouble with her zipper.
No, you're not.
I'm not?
They know about it.
About Myra's zipper?
We know Myra's not here. Ken told us.
Did you tell them about Charlie cutting his ear shaving?
They know everything. The gunshot, the earlobe, flushing him down the toilet, everything.
Why didn't you tell me you told them? They must think I'm an idiot.
How is Charlie?
He fell asleep hugging his pillow with his thumb in his mouth.
They're coming up to the house. I can't believe she's wearing a dress like that to a
All
party
right.
like this.
All right, what do? Do we tell them or not?
Why not? Ernie is Charlie's analyst. Everything you tell your analyst remains confidential.
What his patient tells him. His patient is upstairs asleep, sucking his thumb.
I can't believe I'm paying a babysitter for this night.
So what do we decide? Do we tell them or not?
I say no. Cookie has her cooking show on television. Suppose she accidentally says something on air.
On a cooking show, you think she gives out suicide recipes?
I still think we say no. Better safe than sorry. Claire, open the door.
Wait, so we're telling Ernie, but we're not telling Cookie?
We're not telling either one of them. I'm sorry we told you. Chris, get us some drinks. Let's look like we're having fun.
Claire, don't open the door until I get into Charlie's room. Maybe if he wakes up, I can get the story from him.
Did you take the Valium from him?
Oh, I hid it in the medicine cabinet.
Gee, what a good hiding place.
Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready. We're ready.
Ernie, Cookie, it's so good to see you. Come on in.
That is so funny, Lenny. You should have been an actor, I swear.
Everybody, it's Ernie and Cookie.
Hi, Cookie. Hi, Cookie.
Hi, Cookie. Hi, Ernie.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Letty.
So go on with the story. What did Mr. Gorbachev say?
Mr. Mr. Gorbachev. He said, I don't know, I never ate cat food before.
That is so funny.
Sorry we're late. Did we miss much?
Oh, you have got to get Lenny here to tell you the story about Mrs. Thatcher and the cat food.
Sounds funny already.
Everyone looks so beautiful.
Cookie, I am crazy about the dress. You always dig up the most original things. Where do you find them?
Oh gosh, this is 60 years old. It was my grandmother's. She brought it from Russia.
Isn't that the dress you wore for muscular dystrophy in June?
No, Epithema in August.
Oh, and what a pretty cushion. Is that for Charlie and Myra?
No, it's for my back. It went out again while I was dressing.
You okay, honey?
Oh, I'm fine, babe. You and your back problems must be awful. Oh, it's nothing. I can do everything but sit down and get up.
Hey, Lenny, is that your BMW outside? Looks like you put a lot of miles on in 2 days.
Some idiot shoots out of his garage and blindsides me. The car's got 12 miles on it, and I've got a case of whiplash you wouldn't believe.
Oh gosh, I had whiplash. Excruciating. My best friend had it for 6 years. Ooh, who brought this? It looks so nice. Did I break anything? What was it?
Stupid glass.
Oh, don't tell me. I'm so sorry.
It was an accident, honey. We'll replace it, of course.
Can
I don't care.
I get anyone something to drink?
I'll have something.
What would you like?
Oh, I'll get it.
I bring your car.
You're all going to give me a drink? Such friendly people. I love a bourbon, please.
Oh, I should have had, what's her name, pick it up? Lulu. Miley. Here you go, Erin. Where's Ken?
Oh, Ken? Ken's with Charlie.
And Myra?
Myra's with Ken. Well, they're all waiting for Myra to get dressed.
It was just a spasm. It's gone. It's all right. It just shoots up my back and then goes.
You all right, Pop?
Oh, I'm fine, honey.
Listen, maybe we should all go outside. It's such a beautiful evening.
Okay, kids. What's going on?
What do you mean?
You don't think I don't notice that everyone's acting strange? 3 people want to give me drinks. Chris wants me to hear this funny story, and Lenny wants us all to go outside. Everyone creating a diversion. Why? I don't know. Am I right?
No wonder you're such a high-priced doctor. All right, someone's gonna have to tell them.
Tell them what?
About the surprise.
What surprise?
The surprise about the party. Oh, what surprise about the party? Well, I think it's the cutest thing, isn't it, Cliff?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Tell them about it.
No, you tell it better than I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I'm going to have to sit down. Oh, let me help you.
Oh, I've got her.
I'll do it.
The cushion! I need the cushion! Oh.
There it is.
So, what's the big surprise about? Well, Charlie and Myra decided, since they were just having their closest friends over for their 10th anniversary party, they weren't going to have any servants. No Miley, no anybody. Well, isn't that terrific? No help, just us. Why is that terrific? Because we're all going to pitch in. Like in the old days, before money, before success. Like when we were all just starting out. Those were the best times in our lives, don't you think? No! I hate those times! I love success! But don't you find that these are greedier times? Lazier, more selfish? Nobody wants to work anymore. I work 14 hours a day. I cook 37 meals a week. I cook on my television show. I cook for my family. I cook for my neighbors. I cook for my dogs. I was looking forward to a relaxed evening. Oh, but I don't want to spoil the fun. Oh, what do we have to do?
We have to cook.
You mean all of us cooking in the kitchen together? Well, everyone except Charlie and Myra. Claire and I told them to stay upstairs and relax. We'll call them when we're ready. So, what are we going to make?
Oh, it's all laid out. Roast ham, duck, smoked turkey, and pasta.
Roast ham, duck, that's too much cholesterol for me.
Ernie, we didn't come here to live longer, just to have a good time.
I just don't understand why we're all wearing our best clothes to cook our dinner.
That's not your best clothes. It's a 50-year-old Polish dress.
A 60-year-old Russian dress!
The dress is hardly an issue worth arguing about.
I didn't say we wouldn't cook it.
She didn't say we wouldn't cook
All
it.
right, Ernie, let's not turn this into a group therapy, please.
This is nothing like group therapy, Claire. You of all people should know that.
Huh, terrific! Let's name all the people in your Thursday night group party, eh?
Why are Ernie and I being attacked? We just walked in the door! Just please lower your voices. We're gonna spoil the surprise for Charlie and Myra.
What surprise? It was their idea.
Oh, listen. I don't want to take the blame for ruining this party. I'll do all the cooking myself and Ernie will do the serving.
Honey, no one's asking you to do that.
Oh, really? If she wants to,
It would be
go for it.
wonderful if you'd like to do that. We'd really
If it makes her
appreciate
happy, she can clean up too.
Okay, then it's settled. Just give me 45 minutes. I promise you this is going to be the best dinner party we've ever had.
Give me a break!
What the heck was that?
It's fine, it's okay. It's all under control. Oh, hi, Ernie. Hi, Cookie. Chris, honey, can I see you up here for a minute?
Would you all excuse me for a minute? I hate it when this happens.
Am I crazy, or was that a gunshot?
A gunshot? No, I think it was a car backfiring.
In Charlie's bedroom?
Ernie, maybe you should go up and see.
No, why? Chris and Ken and Charlie and Myra are up there. There's more of them than us.
You just can't ignore a gunshot. Ernie, please go up and see.
But I know exactly what it was. It was a balloon. Yep, they've been blowing up party balloons up there all day.
What kind of balloon was that? The Goodyear blimp? I'm going up.
No, then how are we gonna get the dinner ready? Charlie and Myra must be starved. You and Cookie get started. I'll have a white wine spritzer, and Claire, why don't you put on some music? I better go check what's going on. If Dr. Dudley calls, I'll be right back.
Oh, I've got it.
I still think it sounded like a gunshot.
Oh, well, let's get dinner started, Ernie.
Hello?
Help me up.
Who? Oh, Dr. Cusack, yes he is.
Is that for me?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's a conference call. Mr. and Mrs. Klein, Mr. and Mrs. Platt, and Mr. and Mrs. Fishman.
It's my Friday night group. I have a telephone session with them.
Go on, honey. I can get up myself.
He's coming, folks. Hello? No, my husband just called. Uh-huh. Oh, yes, I'll tell him.
Who's on the phone?
Dr. Dudley's service.
Oh. Whoa, what is that?
Oh, it's Cookie.
It's all right. I do this all the time. It takes the pressure off my back.
Where's Ernie?
In there, he's got a session with his Friday night group.
They're all in the kitchen?
On the telephone.
Ouch! Oh! Ow! Ow! Ow!
You're
Oh!
back again?
No! Little shirt pants on the floor! Ouch! Oh! Ow! Owie!
She must be such fun to live with.
Oh, they hung up. I already took the message.
Why didn't you tell me that while I was on the balcony? What did they say?
They said Dr. Dudley already called this number and he doesn't want to be called out of the theater again.
I can't believe this. I'm getting a new doctor. I'm not putting my life in the hands of the trauma critic for the Mount Sinai Hospital. Hello? This is Leonard Gans again. Is Dr. Dudley there, please? Dr. Dudley did not call this number. Please have him call me back. It's important.
What happened upstairs? Is Charlie all right?
Charlie was sleeping. Ken wanted to hide the gun from him so he wouldn't find it. But he tripped on Charlie's slippers and the gun went off next to his head. He can't hear a thing in both ears.
Ken or Charlie?
Ken. Charlie was out cold Coldstone Valley.
So what did Ken want Chris upstairs for?
To call Ken's doctor to ask what to do for his ears. He wouldn't be able to hear what the doctor was saying on the phone. I've got to get back upstairs.
Wait, you mean Chris told the doctor a gun went off? Then she'll have to explain about Charlie.
No, she was going to say that Ken was outside and a manhole cover blew up next to him.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Except the doctor wasn't in. His service said he was still at the theater. There must be some kind of flu going around on Broadway. They purposely wait till I get to the top of the stairs. Answer that, will ya?
Hello? Oh, Dr. Dudley, thanks for calling back. You want to speak to him?
No, taking a stress test.
You know, if Ernie can't figure out anything's wrong here, I'm not going to his group anymore.
Hello, Dr. Dudley? Oh, thanks for calling back. Oh, some idiot nailed me in my BMW about 20 minutes ago. I've got a little whiplash here. Charlie? Charlie Brock? No, I wasn't calling about Charlie. Why? Dr. Dudley is Charlie's doctor, too.
You're kidding.
He's resting now. He's fine. Oh, Chris Gorman? You know Ken and Chris? Yeah, I think she did call. He's Ken's doctor, too.
Maybe he has a franchise.
Will you make yourself busy? Put on some music. Dr. Dudley, a cold compress? Good idea. Let me connect you to Chris, please. What button rings in Charlie's room?
Who's going to hear it up there?
You're such a pain in the ass. I better go get Chris. Dr. Dudley? Oh yes, my wife is a pain too. Oh, it's no bother. No, really. Hold for Chris, please. Deal this guy a gift. Let's give him Cookie as a patient. See where Ernie is with my drink, will ya?
I thought I heard Lenny in there. I have a spritzer.
I'll hold it for him. How's Cookie?
Oh, not too well. I gave her some aspirin for her back, but she dropped them in the sauce.
Oh, good. Then we'll all get rid of our headaches.
So did Lenny say what that sound was?
The gunshot?
It was a gunshot?
Oh, no. I was referring to the sound you thought was a gunshot.
Well, it wasn't a balloon. I know that.
You're right. It wasn't. It was a can of shaving cream. It exploded.
Shaving cream exploded?
It's all right. It washes off.
Incredible.
Ernie, I need you to put out some garbage.
I'm not finished talking to my group yet.
Oh, they're fighting with each other. I put them on hold.
It'll clear up in a minute, Ken. These things don't last long.
You think this will last long?
Why don't you lie down in the guest room for a while, Ken? You'll feel better.
Maybe if I lie down in the guest room for a while.
Right.
What did the doctor say to Chris?
He referred her to another doctor. He's not feeling well himself. Where's my spritzer?
Is your sister here?
No, my spritzer! Come on, Ken. We'll heat up those towels again.
Don't tell your sister about Charlie. Not until we hear the whole story.
I've got a problem. Claire, can you help me? Ernie went out the kitchen door to put out some garbage bags, but the door locked. My hands are full of grease. Could you let him back in?
Of course. We would all miss him terribly.
I purposefully went around so you wouldn't have to go to the door.
Oh, hi. Where's Claire? Oh, she just went out into the kitchen to let Ernie in.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you are. Cookie, the water's boiling over on the pasta.
Well, why didn't you turn it down?
I don't know. I don't watch your show.
Oh, I'll get it. Ernie, get another bag of ice. I'm melting.
I'm beginning to feel like one of my patients.
Well, everything is just
It's all right
fine.
there in the kitchen.
Oh, I'd smoke a Havana cigar if I had one. I'm getting a rash underneath my arms. Did you hear about Ken? He's deaf.
He's better off. He's out of this thing now.
Why are we protecting Charlie this way? Cookie's walking like a giraffe. Ken is deaf. Lenny can't turn his neck, and I'm getting a blood condition. For what? One more gunshot, and the whole world will know.
The whole world isn't interested. Paraguay and Bolivia don't give a rat's ass.
There's another car coming up. Is anyone else invited?
Harry and Joan, but they canceled. They're going to Venezuela. They said they'd call.
From Venezuela?
Oh, jeez. Maybe they will hear about it in Bolivia.
So who's coming up the driveway?
Maybe it's Myra. Maybe she's come back.
Myra drives a Porsche. This is an Audi.
Ask Ken. He might know.
Ken is reading lips right now. I don't think he could pick up on Audi. What was that?
Cookie just blew up the microwave. What else?
All right. Chris, go inside and see what happened. Claire, go to the window and see who's coming. I gotta get back upstairs. I feel like I'm at the Alamo.
Dang, I burned my fingers. Ha ha ha. Oh, that hurts.
Oh, what happened?
Cookie dropped her ice bag on the floor and slipped against the stove. The hot platter was about to fall on her, so I picked it up. Then I dropped it on the table, and the water pitcher broke and glass shattered all over her arm, and she's bleeding like hell. I need some ointment for her fingers, and I put the dish towel on her, and I sat there, and I put it by the cabinet. I never saw anything happen so fast.
I can't believe he's in pain and said all that without missing a word.
Get the bandages. Why are you just standing there?
I was hoping there was more to the story.
I'm sorry, Claire. Did you ask for a drink?
Listen, you have other things to worry about right now.
Right.
Oh, you know what this night is beginning to remind me of? Platoon.
There's the car. I don't even want to know who it is. Why don't you go look?
Like it's gonna be good news, right? It's Glenn and Cassie.
Glenn and Cassie Cooper? Together?
That's how they're walking.
I thought they were having problems.
Not walking.
Did you know that Glenn is running for the state senate of Poughkeepsie?
So?
So all he needs is to walk into a hushed-up suicide attempt. He can kiss his career goodbye.
Maybe Ken will have this all figured out before they ring the doorbell. Well, it's going to be a tough campaign.
You know, I have to use the bathroom. Why don't you get the door? I'll be right out.
Oh, wait a minute. I haven't gotten a chance to go since I got here.
Yes, you did in my lease room.
Yes, but no one was at the door then.
Yeah, but then someone else will get the door.
Hello. Good evening. Good evening. I don't know where everybody is right now.
You mean we're the first?
No, they're all here. They're just spread out here.
Can I have a drink, please? Double scotch, straight up.
Perrier with lime, no ice.
Sure, fine. I don't believe you've met. I'm Ernie Cusack. Excuse my hands. Little accident in the kitchen.
Sorry to hear.
I'd love to stay and chat, but my wife is bleeding in the kitchen.
Your wife?
Cookie, a water pitcher broke, cut her arm. I burned my fingers.
Well, that's a shame.
Nothing to worry about. We'll have dinner ready soon. Nice meeting you both.
I wonder why we're not using the Chinese girl.
Do I look alright?
Yes, fine.
I feel so frumpy.
No, you look beautiful.
My hair isn't right, is it? I saw you looking at it in the car.
No, it wasn't.
What were you looking at then?
The road, I suppose.
I can always tell when you hate what I'm wearing.
I love that dress. I always have.
This is the first time I've worn it.
I've always admired your taste, is what I meant.
It's so hard to please you sometimes.
What did I say?
It's what you don't say that really drives me crazy.
What I don't say? How can it drive you crazy if I don't say it?
I don't know. It's the looks that you give me.
I wasn't giving you any looks.
You look at me all the time.
Because you're always asking me to look at you.
Well, it would be nice if I didn't have to ask you, wouldn't it?
Nice if you didn't need me to look, but you make it unnecessary to ask.
I can't ever get any support from you. You've got all the time in the world for everything and everyone else, but I've got to drop one to get your attention when I walk in a room.
Walk in the room together, Cassie. It's already done. Please don't start. We're already 45 minutes late as it is. I don't want to ruin this night for Charlie and Myra.
We're 45 minutes late because you scowled at every dress I tried on.
I didn't scowl, I smiled. My smile looks like a scowl, my frown looks like a yawn, and my grin looks like a frown.
Don't sneer at me.
It wasn't a sneer, it was a peeve.
This conversation is so banal. I can't believe any of the things I'm saying. We sound like some TV couple.
Oh, now we're getting in the attitudes, right?
No, Mr. Perfect. I will not get into any attitudes. I don't want to risk a scowl, a frown, a yawn, a peeve, or a sneer. God forbid I should show a human imperfection. I'd wake up with the divorce papers in my hand.
What is this thing lately with divorce? Where does that come from? I don't look at you sometimes because I'm afraid you don't like the way I'm looking at you.
I don't know what you want from me, Glenn. I really don't.
I don't want anything from you. I mean, I wish you would be the way we were before we got to be the way we are.
You suffocate me sometimes. I want to go home.
Go home. We just got here. You haven't seen anyone yet.
I don't know how I'm going to get through this night. They all know what's going on. They're friends, and you expect me to behave like nothing's happening.
Nothing is happening. What are you talking about?
Don't you lie to me! The whole city knows about you and that cheap little chippy bimbo.
You keep it down. You're going this way out of proportions. I hardly know the woman. She's on a Democratic fundraising committee. I met her and her husband at 2 cocktail parties.
2 cocktail parties?
Yes, 2 cocktail parties.
You think I'm stupid?
No.
You think I'm blind?
No.
You think I don't know what's been going on?
Yes, because you don't.
I'm going to tell you something, Glenn. Are you listening?
Don't you see my ears perking up?
I've known about you and Carol Newman for a year now.
Amazing. Since I only met her 4 months ago. I'm asking you nicely to please keep it down. That button must be listening to everything.
You think I care about a butler and a bleeding cook? My friends know about your bimbo. What do I care about domestic help?
I don't know what's gotten into you, Cassie. Do my political ambitions bother you? Are you somehow threatened because I'm running for the Senate?
It's the state senate. State senate. Don't make it sound like we're going to Washington. We're going to Albany. 23 degrees below zero in the middle of winter Albany. You're not Times Man of the Year yet, you understand, honey.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What was that?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, like I'm behaving badly, right? I'm the shrew witch wife who's giving you such a hard time. I'll tell you something, Mr. State Senator. I'm not the only one who knows what's going on. People are talking, kiddo. Trust me.
What do you mean? You haven't said anything to anyone, have you?
Is that what you're worried about? Your reputation? Your career? Your place in American history? You know what your place in American history will be? A commemorative stamp of you and the bimbo in a motel together.
You're so hyper tonight, Cassie. You're out of control. You must have been rubbing your quartz crystal again. I told you to throw those things away. They're dangerous. They're like petrified cocaine. Don't rub your crystal at the party. It makes you crazy. Don't let my friends see what you're doing.
Fine, don't let my friends see what you're doing.
Hey, Glenn, Cassie, I thought it was you. How you two doing?
I'm feeling better, thanks.
Not you, Ken, it's Glenn and Cassie.
We're fine. Just great. Len? Cassie? Cassie's Len.
Leonard.
Did it suddenly freeze up out there?
Freeze up?
Isn't that an icicle Cassie has there?
Oh, no. It's a quartz crystal.
Where's Chris and Claire?
Did somebody come in?
Glenn and Cassie, I told you! It's Ken. His ears are stuffed up. Bad cold. Who let you in?
The butler.
The butler's here?
He's getting us drinks.
Is he alone?
No, the cook's with him.
Oh, Miley? Oh, what a relief she came back. Oh, we didn't need any help here for a while.
Really? Where's Charlie and Myra?
Charlie and Myra? I guess they're still getting dressed.
My towel fell off, Lenny.
I'll get you a towel! I've got to get the bandages first! Excuse me, kids. I gotta get some bandages. Charlie, Myra, do you mind if I come in?
Sure.
Lenny! Lenny, where'd you go?
Ken? Hi, it's Glenn and Cassie.
Lenny, is that you? Who's that, Glenn? Is that Glenn?
Yes, and Cassie. I hear you have a cold.
You think I look old? Well, I haven't been sleeping well lately. Hi, Cassie. Do the others know you're here?
Yeah, we just saw Lenny.
Have you seen Lenny?
Yes, you went into Charlie's room.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. A manhole cover just blew up next to my ear.
That's terrible.
I said, a manhole cover just blew up next to my ear.
Yes, I hear you.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Is anyone getting you something to drink?
Yeah, the butler.
Sorry, there's no help here. They're in the Orient somewhere.
I think he's gone daddy.
Yes, a hot toddy would be nice. I want to see if Lenny's in Charlie's room. We're all coming down soon. Myra, mind if I come in?
Sure, honey, come on in. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
To rinse off my crystal. I suppose you'd like to make a quick phone call while I'm gone, hey? Anyone in there?
Who is it?
Cassie, who's that?
It's Chris. Just a minute, Cass. Oh, Cass, I didn't hear you ring. I would have answered the door. Hi, Glenn.
Listen, is anything going on here?
I don't know. Who have you seen?
Well, Lenny and Ken, the butler, and Miley.
Miley and the butler are here? Man, I must have been in there for a long time.
Are you here in the bathroom?
Me? Yeah, sure.
You left it locked. Who is it? Cassie. Who's that? Oh, it's Claire. Just a minute, Cass. Hi, Cass. Hi, Glenn. Don't you look beautiful? Where are the boys?
Lenny and Ken are up with Charlie and Myra. Myra sounded very excited.
You spoke to Myra?
No, I heard her talk to Ken and Len.
Oh, I'd love to have a copy of that conversation.
Is anyone else in the bathroom? I have to go.
Miley and the butler are here.
You're kidding. Where's Ernie and Cookie?
I just met Ernie. Isn't he the butler?
No. Oh, we got that one cleared up.
Then they're just back from the Orient?
I imagine so. You're so well informed.
Why are they all up in Charlie's room?
There was something on TV they all wanted to watch.
Right. Very good, Chris.
Well, this is beginning to look like a party.
What were y'all watching up there?
Up where?
On TV?
The thing you went up to watch with Ken and Charlie and Myra.
Oh. Oh! That thing, that show. The PBS special on, what's his name?
Hitler?
Yes, the thing on Hitler.
On the 10th anniversary, you wanted to watch a special on Hitler.
Hitler is a boy. Whole new slant on him.
Dinner's coming along. Double scotch, straight up.
Thanks.
Hey Lenny, have you got those bandages?
The bandages? Yeah, I have them. I left them on Hitler. I'm a tall kid. I'll be right back.
Listen, I'm sorry. I mistook you for the butler.
I kind of thought you did. No, I'm an analyst.
Oh, for Pete's sakes. I'm glad. How's your wife doing?
Well, the spaghetti's boiling, but the duck is still frozen.
No, I meant her arm.
Oh, she's doing well. She's a trooper. Fingers are cramping up a little.
Maybe she should see a doctor. Charlie's got one 10 minutes from here. Dr. Dudley.
We called him. He's busy.
You called about Cookie's arm?
No, about Lenny's neck.
Lenny's neck?
And when he called back, we told him about Ken's ears.
Isn't that incredible? From can shaving cream exploding.
I thought it was a manhole cover.
Oh, it was. But the pressure from the manhole cover caused the shaving cream can to explode.
I didn't hear that. Oh.
I got him! I got him!
Wow, there certainly is some excitement around here.
Guess who Glenn's doctor is?
You're kidding. I wish I did his taxes.
Wait a minute. Glenn Cooper from Poughkeepsie. You're running for the state senate.
That's right.
I have a good friend who knows you very well.
Really? Who's that?
Harold Green.
Harold Green!
Harold Green.
Sure, I know Harold Green. We went to the University of Pennsylvania together. I haven't seen him in years. What's he doing now?
He's a proxy new social member who doesn't even play tennis. Comes to the club to eat lunches and spread rumors.
At your club?
Ernie, Cookie's waiting in the emergency room.
Right. There's your wife's Perrier. Nice meeting you again. Thought I was a butler.
Somebody, please. I need a drink real bad.
How are your ears, Ken?
A beer would be fine, thanks.
Maybe Charlie's got some ear drops. Did you see in the medicine cabinet when you were getting the bandages?
No, I didn't think of that.
I'll go up and look.
No! I remember. I looked. I didn't see any. I forgot I looked.
Is there a cat in here?
A cat?
I just heard a cat meow. There it is again.
That's the phone, Ken.
Why would he want a bone? It's a cat, not a dog. We're hungry too, pussycat. We haven't eaten either.
Hello? Who? I'm sorry, operator. I'm afraid we have a bad connection. Oh, yes. It's Harry and Joan from Venezuela. They're calling for Charlie and Myra.
Ah, this is gonna be good.
Joan? That's Cassie's cousin. Wait, I'll get Cassie. I'm sure she'll want to speak to her. Cassie?
Yes, Joni. Charlie and Myra? They're here. Of course. Why wouldn't they be? Just kidding.
Cassie?
Claire, speak to her.
Me? She's calling Charlie and Myra.
Will you speak to her?
Cassie, it's your cousin Joan from Venezuela.
Hello? Oh, Joan, what a nice surprise. No, it's Claire. Oh, yes, a terrific party. Myra? Oh, she looks beautiful. She's wearing a red kimono. Miley's mother sent it to her. Hold on. I'll let you speak to her. Talk to her.
Don't give me the phone. I'll drive your kids to school for a year.
I've done my part. I'm not the Red Cross.
Cassie, it's Harry and Joan. Don't you want to speak to them?
Hello, Joan? Oh, sweetheart, how's Venezuela? No, it's Chris. You sent a gift? A crystal vase from Steuben's? Gee, I think it's broken. Oh, wait, Myra will tell you about it.
Cassie, are you all right?
Who didn't speak to her yet?
Ken didn't speak to her.
Ken, do you want to speak to Joan?
What?
Joan! do you want to speak to Joan?
Sure, I'd love to go home.
Operator, this connection's bad. I think I'm losing her.
Cassie, we hurry up. We're losing the connection. Come on, will ya?
It's Stanton, everyone! Who did that? Who made it the door?
I did. Your cousin Joan is on the phone from
Will you
Venezuela.
scare the life out of me? I dropped my crystal down the toilet! It's a 2 million-year-old crystal!
Oh, I can't take this anymore. Here, you're deaf. Just you talk to her. What difference does it make?
Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! Get my crystal!
Do it, Cassie, okay?
I'm gonna go upstairs and talk to Charlie and Myra.
No, I'll get them. Myra's Charlie. Myra's Charlie. Oh, crap. Oh, this time it's
It's
permanent.
not fit to lose a crystal. It's like killing your own dog!
Oh, shut up!
Everybody grab a pancake! Hold on to yourself!
What was that?
That was your fork, Ken, scraping the plate.
My what?
Your fork scraping your plate, Ken.
You're fading out again, Glenn.
That wasn't me, Ken. It was Chris.
I can make out voices now. Just a little here and there.
Think I can have another cigarette?
No, no cigarettes.
I still can't get over it. I find the entire story so hard to believe.
He finds the entire story hard to believe because we acted our asses off to keep the truth from you.
Myra's gone.
Right,
The servants are gone.
right,
Charlie shoots himself in the earlobe?
right,
It doesn't make any sense.
right.
I don't see how I didn't get it. People running up and down stairs, no one answering the door, cans of shaving cream exploding. I'm on the staff of Bellevue Hospital. How could I believe such a story? You never let on.
Are you kidding me? I was so desperate for a smoke, I went up into Charlie's bathroom, tried to light him a Q-tip.
Don't you have any self-control?
Of course, I only smoked half. But something's wrong with Ken.
Maybe he's still hungry. You want seconds, Kenny?
No, he wants to say something. Quiet a minute, everyone. What is it, Ken?
I can't take it anymore. The pressure's killing me. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Myra's not here. The servants aren't here. Charlie's upstairs and he shot himself in the earlobe. Maybe it was attempted suicide. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just glad it's over with.
It's okay, Ken. We know. Lenny told us.
You know?
Yes.
Who told you?
Len.
Glenn told you?
No, Lenny. Lenny told us.
I wish you were deaf again.
Is it true, Lenny? Did you tell them?
Leave us alone. Just finish your dinner.
All right, take it easy, Lenny. He's been under a big strain.
And I haven't. I've been acting my head off that Myra was here. I had actual conversations up there just in case someone was listening.
Was that you? You could have fooled me.
I did.
That's right! You did!
So you really weren't watching Hitler on PBS?
No, we stopped everything to watch the rise and fall of Adolf Hitler. I don't believe you people.
It sounded so real. I believed it.
What about you, Mrs. Cooper? What's her name?
Cassie.
What about you, Kathy? Did you notice anything strange going on?
Yes, for about 6 months now.
What do you mean? What does she mean?
You have to forgive her. She's still very upset about losing her crystal.
Oh, we can call the plumber. They get everything out. Wedding rings, car keys. I have an aunt who lost her dentures down the toilet, and they got them out.
And she wore them?
Well, obviously you cleaned them.
Oh, they could be blessed by the Pope. I wouldn't put them in my mouth again.
Unless you're into crystals, you won't understand. Apparently they have very special properties. You need to wash them in cold spring water. You must keep them in direct sunlight. Cassie scrubs them every night with a soft, wet toothbrush. You cannot dry them in a towel. You have to pat them in a sort of leathery cloth. They really are very delicate.
Really? Have you got them enrolled in a good school yet?
Oh, come on, Claire. If crystals work for her, if they give her a sense of comfort and pleasure, what's wrong with it?
You don't have to defend me, Ernie. Crystals will be here millions of years after this planet is gone.
If the planet is gone, don't the crystals go with
Lemons
it?
don't.
I don't know if this would help her any, but there's a big crystal chandelier in the dining room. Should I mention it to her?
No, thanks, it is. Best leave her alone right now.
I'm not dead, you know. I can hear. Maybe Ken can't, but I can. I cannot screw the toilet myself. I've done it before.
I don't think it's the time or the place to fix toilet sugar.
Yes, perhaps another time, another place.
Bleeding arm and all, Cookie, that was one hell of a meal. My hat's off to you.
Here, here.
Bravissimo.
Oregano, oregano.
The duck was
Don't you
so
think
good.
she put the
I think we
pasta
should
bowl
serve all
back
this.
to
I
the
think
middle?
we should keep it in the box.
Doesn't anybody want to
Hey, quiet, quiet, everybody. Ken wants to say something. What is it, Ken? Doesn't anybody what?
Doesn't anybody want to know if Charlie's still alive? It's been awfully quiet up there, hasn't it?
How would you know?
What?
You're right. He's right. We've been so busy eating and explaining to each other that we've forgotten all about Charlie.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
All right, I'll go up and settle this now.
Wait just a minute. Not only Charlie, but a lot of people's futures depend on how we deal with this issue.
Meaning you.
Well, no. Cassie and I were the last ones to arrive. We just heard about it. We're hardly involved.
And Ernie and I were here the whole time. Nobody told us. Sorry.
I wanted to call the police. Ken wouldn't let me call the police. Claire, didn't I want to call the police?
Lenny wanted to call the police.
So what are you saying? That this is Ken's responsibility? That he takes all the rap for this?
No.
He's saying
No.
no. I never said
No one's
anything.
accusing anyone of anything.
What we're saying is that if it comes down to it, he's most logical, that's all.
I can't believe you people. Ken almost went deaf trying to protect Charlie and everybody else here. I expected a little bit more from his friends than this. What a bunch of wimps. Ken, have you heard any of this?
Well, answer, Glenn, have you?
Oh no! What is it? I lost my earrings! My good earrings! My grandmother's earrings! Right here! Right around here!
We'll find them, honey.
Well, what did they look like?
Old, very old, with pearls and a little ruby. Oh, my grandmother gave that to me. I'm so sick about that. I forgot I had them. Oh, I'm so stupid. Forgive me, everybody. I'm sorry. So, what were we saying?
Glenn, I'm a little worried about your wife. Do you think she's okay?
Oh, she's fine. She's just in there trying to think of some way to get back at me. She'll come up with something. Yep, she's got one.
Please forgive me, everyone. I know I behaved badly tonight. No, I really didn't. I apologize. I've had a rough day today, and I'm just not here tonight.
That's okay. Neither are Charlie and Myra.
That's funny. That's truly funny, Lenny. I can never think of anything funny. How do you do that?
I don't know. Can I get up and get you a glass of wine?
Why? Do I look like I need one?
Okay, who is she getting back at, Glenn? You or me?
Okay, Cassie, cut it out.
What do you mean, sweetheart?
You know exactly what I mean. Push your hair back up and sit on a chair.
Do you know what he's talking about, Len?
Oh, excuse me. I'm going up to get Charlie's gun.
Cassie, everyone here is your friend. Now why don't you and I go out on the turf for a nice, quiet talk?
You do, and you have a bad worse than mine. Oh my goodness, I see what you're all thinking. That's really incredible. Because the exact same thing happened to Glenn and me last week at a cocktail party for the Democratic Fundraising Committee. There was the nicest woman there. Very attractive, very sweet, very refined. And because sometimes I can feel so silly and so insecure, I thought she was coming on to Glenn. They got up to dance, and they were as close as freshly laid wallpaper.
That's it, Cassie. I think we're going.
Excuse me. That must have eaten too quickly.
That was the intercom, Ken, not you.
Well, somebody should answer it.
I'll get it. Hello, Charlie? Oh, hi, Charlie. Yes, we're all here. Glenn, Ken, Ernie, Claire, Chris, Cassie, and Cookie.
Isn't that odd that all the women's names begin with a C?
That's right.
Except for Myra.
Well, her middle name is Clara.
And the men's names are all the same. Glenn, Len, Ken.
That's right.
Except for Ernie and Charlie.
Charlie begins with a C.
What is this? Anagrams for Pete's sake? Let the man talk on the phone.
Yes, Charlie, it's perfectly reasonable. No, we understand. Charlie, you do what you have to do. We'll be here. He says he needs more time to think.
More time to drink? You shouldn't drink with Valium.
Think, not drink.
Oh, jeez.
What is it? What is it, Ken?
Oh, my ears pop. They just opened up. Sounds like a subway in here.
This is remarkable, but I think I'm having the first headache I've had in my entire life.
I just remembered.
What?
Arnie's last name is Kosak. It begins with a C.
You just remembered your husband's last name?
Oh, I can hear my own pulse. Slightly up, but not too bad.
Can I take it, Ken? I'm very good at things like that.
That's it, Cassie. I'm warning you. You're gonna end up the same place where your crystal is.
Don't threaten me, sweetheart, or I'll start naming names.
That's it. I gotta stay, but I'm putting you in a taxi.
Never mind, I'll walk.
What? 22 miles? Wait for me, Cassie. Will you wait?
Oh, I feel badly for her. Especially because one day she'll grow old and die.
I just remembered something else. Glenn, write to Penn.
Oh, sit on it, will you, honey?
If I had you all in my group, I'd never need another group again.
Quiet. I can hear them talking.
Who?
Glenn and Cassie. They're in the driveway. I swear I can hear them talking.
The man is a German Shepherd.
I don't think it's your business to listen, Ken.
If he can hear through walls, it's his business.
She's talking about a woman. She's very upset.
I'll say, she just kicked the car with her foot. Who owns the BMW?
Duh, good side too, I bet.
I got it. I know what she's going to say. Glenn, Len, and Ken are all men.
No. Glenn is the one Myra's having the affair with.
You think so?
Think about it. Myra's been spending a lot of time on Glenn's campaign. 2-3 nights a week, late nights.
Of course. Charlie's not dumb. He puts two and two together, confronts Myra with it, she confesses, he kicks her out of the house, tells the servants to go home, and tries to blow his brains out.
You don't know that. That's an assumption on your part. That's a very, very dangerous statement to make. Don't you agree with me, Len?
No,
Why not?
I don't feel like it.
Listen, I think we need to bring this thing to a head. I'm going upstairs to talk to Charlie to figure out what's what.
Wait a minute, hold it. As far as Charlie's concerned, only Chris and I know about him shooting himself. Am I right?
Right, he never said a word to me. He had his pillow covering him here the whole time.
So what you're saying is Charlie doesn't know that we know anything.
Well, he's got to know that Myra isn't here and that we haven't seen any servants.
Exactly, but he doesn't know the rest we know about the gun shop.
Slower, go slower. Talk like we're children.
My point is, I told him we wouldn't tell anybody.
And then you went ahead and told everybody.
No, I told only you and Lenny. Lenny told everybody.
But you were deaf then. You didn't hear me telling everybody.
And then you still told everybody after Lenny told everybody.
Oh, go fast again. It doesn't make any difference.
What I'm trying to say is, as long as Charlie doesn't think the rest of you know.
Why tell him now? I see your point. We need to keep up the subterfuge. If we all confront him with all of us knowing about the gunshot, he could go to pieces. So until he tells us his own story himself, we've got to pretend that we don't know anything. What do you see out there, hon?
Oh no! Something's wrong with Cassie!
Whoops. What's whoops? She threw up in the car?
No! She's hit Glenn! His nose is bleeding!
Oh, tell me when he hits her back. I'd love to watch that.
Would you all please be quiet? Can't hear myself think. What was I saying?
Well, you said I should be the one who goes upstairs. I tell Charlie that everyone's here. Then Charlie says, well, does everyone here know what's happened? You said, I say no. Or he said, you say no. But then Charlie says, well, if everyone's not here, then...
All right.
I've got it. Charlie's going to want to know what Ken told us. Ken tells Charlie that he told us that Charlie had a large benign wart removed from his ear, but he's all right. Then suddenly Myra's mother broke her hip, Myra took her to the hospital, and is going to spend the night. The help, thinking the party was off, left the food and went home. It all happened so fast that they forgot to call us. We got here, understood, and decided to cook dinner ourselves. That's the story.
I wouldn't believe the part about the mother breaking her hip.
Why not?
She died 6 years ago.
Well, then her father broke his hip.
Her father lives in California.
Then, well, does she have a relative in the city?
She has a cousin, Florence.
Then Florence broke her hip.
Florence has a husband. Why didn't he just take her?
Then Myra broke her hip. The neighbors took her.
If he only had work moved, Charlie could have taken her.
Can't you think of something else?
I did. I thought of the mother, the father, the cousin, the war, and the hip. Nothing satisfies people.
There's no logic. Nothing in that story is plausible.
We don't need plausible. The man is in shock, mental anguish, and emotional despair. Logic doesn't mean anything to him right now. The telephone.
Don't you think we know it's a telephone? We all have telephones, Ernie. We're all wealthy people here.
Just calm down, everybody. Hello? Yes? Mm-hmm. Who's calling, please? Mm-hmm. All right, just a minute. It's a woman. Her Glenn.
So?
It sounds like Myra.
Oh, frickadoodle-doo.
Should I go get him?
Wait a minute. Glenn's outside just now. Can I tell him who's calling? Yes? Mm-hmm. All right, hold on. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Well, what did she say when you asked who's calling?
She said, just a friend.
How did she say it?
She said, just a friend. How many ways are there to say it?
I'll tell you how many ways. Nervous, phony, sincere, drunk.
Scared, guilty, lying.
Offhanded, perplexed, deceitful?
Ominous,
This
anonymous.
isn't Scrabble, for Pete's sake.
Let me talk to her.
She didn't ask for you.
She didn't ask for you either. I know Myra's voice. Give me the phone. Hello? No, it isn't. This is Ken's friend, Glenn. No, Ken is getting Glenn. Do I know you? You sound awfully familiar. I don't think it's her.
Well, what does it sound like?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep? Why would Meryl Streep call here?
I didn't say it was Meryl Streep, but you know how she always sounds in movies? Like she always does the character perfectly, but it's not really her. That's how she sounded.
Like she's not Meryl Streep?
Now we're playing Trivial Pursuit. This is not a game show. Ken, will you please go get Glenn? Hello? Somebody just went to get Glenn. Hello? Hello? She hung up. She must have gotten suspicious.
Quiet. I hear something.
I bet it's the Concorde landing in London.
It's a car coming up the driveway.
Maybe it's Myra.
Maybe it's Harry Jones from Venezuela.
We got trouble aboard. We have trouble.
What is it?
The police. It's a police car.
I warned you! I told you! You should have called the police. Now what's happened? The police came.
Who could have called the police?
Maybe it was Myra.
Or maybe it was Charlie.
Maybe it was Cassie. You were fighting with her, weren't you? Did she use the phone in my car?
Not to call. She hit me with it.
She broke my phone, my new phone in my new car.
Just settle down, everybody. We've got to figure out what to say when they come in.
Oh, they're trying to talk to Kathy. She won't roll down the windows.
Oh, they're gonna bust my windows in. I'm gonna take my car home in an envelope.
Why did you leave her out there alone? She's in no condition to answer police questions.
She's in good enough condition to bash my nose. I got blood on my shirt.
And you're running for the state senate? I wouldn't let you run for Chinese food.
I have a 6-year-old child at home who behaves better than we do.
Fine, then get him over here and let him talk to the
Take it
police.
easy, Lenny. She's been doing her share. She's the one who called Dr. Dudley.
Everybody call Dr. Rudley. He's in the yellow pages in China.
Maybe Dudley called the police.
It's the telephone again.
He's right. He guessed it twice in a row. This genius is gonna save our lives.
Hello? Yes? Mm-hmm. Just a minute, please. Glenn, it's for you. It's the same woman who called before.
What same woman?
We don't know. Maybe it was Myra, maybe it was Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep?
You know how she sounds in the movies? Like she always does the character perfectly, but it's not really her. That's how this woman is sounding.
We've got 2 policemen coming in.
Oh,
She's giving them a resume of the party.
they're rushing over here.
Hello?
Oh, they're on the way over.
Oh, hi. No, it's not a cold. It's a telephone injury.
Now, the thing we can't do is let them see Charlie. We can't let him downstairs or them upstairs.
Cassie, of course. I can't get out of the car.
Above all, no false statements. We must keep within the law. This above all, agreed?
Yea, to thine own self be true. We're in the hearts of better men. Are you friggin' crazy? They are outside the door!
Of course I think you should talk to her, but you won't get out of the car.
They're going to ask about the gunshots. What do we tell them about the gunshots?
All right, I'll call you back in 15 minutes. Are you at the 914 number?
Kill him! Suddenly kill him! Choke him with the telephone wire!
No.
I'm very serious about this, but I'm not going to be able to hold my bladder.
I got it. We tell them we never heard the gunshot.
You mean lie to them?
What happened to this above all?
That won't work tonight. Maybe some other time.
If you let me go to the bathroom, I promise I'll come back.
I know you're a good friend, and I thank you for all your wonderful support.
Let's run for our lives. Let's leave the schmuck for the cops.
I can't talk now. I'll call you back. I will. Goodbye. Now what's going on?
Well, about 6 weeks ago, we got an invitation to this party.
Stop it, Lenny. Now think, everybody, think. Why didn't we hear the gunshots?
We're all deaf people. We meet once a week. That's why we didn't hear the doorbell.
Cookie.
Now you know why they call her Cookie.
I've got it. We were watching the Hitler program. The cannons were bombing Berlin. We couldn't hear anything else.
Perfect.
There was no Hitler program. We made the whole thing up to fool this idiot.
Hey, I just had about enough of you, Lenny. Oh.
You've got to let them in.
Claire, open the door.
I can't. I'm in charge of the music.
Music. That's it.
What is?
The music. The music is on. We're all dancing. Claire, put on the music.
Okay.
Wait, don't turn it on yet. There's one last thing to do.
What?
Somebody has to be Charlie, just in case.
Just in case what?
Just in case the police want to speak to Charlie.
Ken is right. Charlie's in no condition to tell them the real story.
Of course not, because no one has heard the real story yet.
Exactly. But whatever story the police do here has to be one that won't get us all in trouble.
I've never seen a sinking ship empty so fast.
I agree. Ken is absolutely right. One of you guys has to play Charlie.
When did you move to France?
Well, let's be honest. I never heard the gunshots.
Bang! Bang!
Just Claudia Christie, another real person.
Yes, it is. But not if you do it well.
Can you believe we actually married these men?
This is a major felony we're talking about. You want to spend 30 years in a maximum security prison wearing a tuxedo?
We're all in this together, Glenn. Okay, here's how we do it. We put out 2 fingers or 1 finger. If 3 guys are the same and 1 is different, that guy is Charlie. Are we ready?
Who made you Don Corleone?
Do you have a better idea?
Yeah, let the women wrestle for it.
Come on, let's get it over with, for Pete's sakes.
All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 2 and 2, no good. Again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All the same, no good again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Aha! Lenny!
What do you mean, Lenny?
You all had 2 fingers out, you had 1.
Bullcrap! I got 2 strapped together. I got duck grease on my fingers.
It was 1 finger, Lenny.
It was 2, I swear!
It was 1 finger. I thought 1.
But that man graduated from Johns Hopkins.
Now go upstairs, Lenny, and don't come down unless we call you.
No, I'm anxious to come down as Charlie.
Hey, Claire, put on the music.
Okay, kids, grab your partners. Okay. I beg your pardon, officer. Can you tell me what's the trouble here?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bust the door open.
Then why didn't you ring the doorbell?
I did. 5 times.
5 times? We didn't hear it.
No, I guess you didn't hear it because the music was on so loud.
Of course, the music.
That's why we didn't give out, officer.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I don't understand. We were sitting here dancing and I don't
All
know.
right, take it easy. Calm down. I just want to ask a few questions. May I ask who the owner of this house is?
Well, we'd be delighted to tell, officer. But I believe it's customary first for you to tell us as to why these questions are being asked of us.
You're a lawyer, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, as a lawyer, you understand you are not obligated to answer these questions. But I was hoping someone would be more provocative to tell me who the owner of this house is.
Brock. Charlie Brock.
And is Mr. Brock home at this present time?
I don't know. Chris, is Charlie at home?
I think he went to go walk the dog.
Then he'll be back soon.
I don't think so. It's Jackson. They take very small steps.
He's home. He came back, officer.
Then is it possible if I could speak with Mr. Brock?
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Brock is sleeping.
Sleeping. In the middle of his anniversary party?
He was feeling depressed. He took a sleeping pill.
Then is it possible if I could speak with Mrs. Brock?
Mrs. Brock is not here.
She's not?
That's why Mr. Brock is feeling depressed.
Then where is she?
Her father broke his head. She took him to the hospital.
During her anniversary party? Couldn't somebody else take her?
It's something to do with cousins and ports and hips. It's very complicated.
You, sir. Something wrong with your eye?
Yeah, I was putting eye drops in and the cap broke. Most of the bottle went in.
Could I have your name, sir?
My name?
Yes, sir.
You mean my name?
Yes, sir. Is there a problem with me asking your name?
No, it's just I can't see you very well.
You don't have to see to talk, sir. The drops didn't go in your mouth, did they?
Officer, I feel you're being unnecessarily abusive to these people. If you're going to answer any more questions, you're going to have to tell us what this is all about.
Okay. Who's the owner of the BMW outside?
It's my husband's car.
And what is his name?
You don't have to answer that,
His
Claire.
name is Leonard Gans.
And is it possible if I could speak with Mr. Gans?
I object.
I ain't a judge. This ain't a courtroom. I don't have a gavel. All I want to know is where the man is.
Well, you still haven't told us what this is about, so we're still not telling you where Mr. Gans is.
I don't know why I always have trouble with this neighborhood. Alright, at approximately 8:15 tonight, an auto accident occurred on 12th and Danbury between a brand new red 1990 Porsche convertible with New York license plate smashed into the side of a brand new four-door BMW sedan. Now, you know it wasn't the BMW's fault because the Porsche was a stolen car. At approximately 8:15 tonight, right off the dealer's lot, the man in the Porsche got away. And do you know who that Porsche belonged to?
How would I know?
It belonged to Deputy Mayor Charles M. Brown, purchased as a gift from his wife, Myra. A surprise anniversary present.
Surprise hardly says it.
Aha! So you're here to investigate the accident.
That's right. And if Mr. Gans is here, I'd like to speak with him. And if he's not, the police department would like to have a word with him.
I see. Do you think you could step outside for 1 minute, officer?
Why?
Well, Mrs. Gans is my client, and I would like to consult with her before any further questioning.
1 minute. That's all you get.
All right. We need a Lenny.
What are you talking about?
The man doesn't even know about the gunshots. He just wants to talk to Lenny, but we can't. But Lenny can't be Lenny because we need Lenny to be Charlie in case he wants to ask Charlie about the new car. And we can't let him see Charlie because Charlie's upstairs with a bullet hole in his ear.
Do you understand him in real life?
We don't actually talk that much.
All right, Glenn and Ernie, we have to choose again.
Leave me alone with this stupid game.
I know it's stupid, but we need a Lenny.
Well, never mind, the girls will do it. Come on, the odd woman's husband is Lenny.
But my husband is Lenny.
No, Lenny is Charlie, you're playing for Glenn. Come on, get in a circle.
I don't know how to play this.
It's okay, we'll do the counting, just put out your fingers, okay? 1, 2, 3. No. Your fingers, Cookie. Open your fist.
But I don't want to lose my earrings again.
Just 1 or 2 fingers, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah, yes, it's me. Shoot. Sorry, Ken.
All right, it's okay. I'm Lenny. Open the door, Ernie.
I'm glad to see you're not all dancing again. Now, there's Mr. Leonard Gans.
I'm Leonard Gans.
You are?
Yes.
Then how come it took you a whole minute to remember your name?
Never rush your answers. Harvard Law School.
Never trust a man who doesn't know if he's here or not. Police Academy. And who are you, ma'am?
His wife's best friend, her, Mrs. Gans.
Are you here alone, ma'am?
No, I'm here with my husband, Mr. Gorman.
And where is he?
Must have gone home early.
Not much of a party, is it?
It's had its ups and downs.
Now, Mr. Yance, tell us about the accident in full and complete detail.
Do you think you could step outside for one more minute, officer?
I ain't going no place, nowhere, no time. This is it. This is where I get what I came for, even if my whole family has to move in.
Sorry, officer.
Now, are you gonna tell me what I want to hear? What's that?
1047 Bundy. Over. Check. Got it. Hold it. Red 1990 Porsche convertible located at Market and Terrytown. Suspect apprehended. This I call night.
Well, I guess that ties that little bundle up.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's great. Perfect.
Thanks for coming, officer.
Yeah.
Sorry to
Anytime.
No, you're
Oh.
just doing your job. So,
Remember yourself anytime.
Mr. Gans, there will be some further questioning for you in the morning. No need to take any more of your time today.
Thank you, officer. Thanks, and have a great night.
I know I've seen you someplace before. What was your name again?
Glenn Cooper.
That's right. Were you ever on TV?
As a matter of fact, yes, I was. I'm running for the state senate.
Right, I saw you do that interview on TBS. Why were you so nervous to bring your name before?
Well, when you're in politics, you don't want to get mixed up in this stuff.
Right, but you weren't involved with the accident. You didn't witness it, did you?
No. Oh, I found out right away. We didn't even hear the gunshots.
What gunshots? I said, what gunshots?
I suppose the gunshots that were fired when they were chasing the stolen car.
That was 12 miles away in Terrytown. You got 20/20 hearing, Mr. Cooper?
1047 Bundy. Over. Right. Check. Will do. There was reported 2 gunshots fired at 9:15 p.m. around Sneedy's Landing. Investigate.
1257 Peekskill Road, eh? Looks like we've got ourselves a double header, don't we? Anybody want to tell me about the gunshots?
Not really.
Oh, I suppose nobody heard of the gunshots. Who's the woman sitting outside in the BMW?
That's my wife, Cassie.
I'd like to have a little talk with Mrs. Cooper. Connie, get her.
Connie? With the C?
Well, looks to me like you all had a fine dinner. I'd like to speak with help, please.
There is no help.
Then who did all the cooking?
I did.
You did? And what is your name?
Cookies.
No, I mean your real name.
That is my real name. I have 2 sisters named Kennedy and Taffy. I swear.
Glenn, is that blood on your shirt?
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I cut myself with a fork during dinner.
And is that blood on your shirt, Glenn?
Yeah. I must rubbed up against Glenn while we were dancing.
Ken Lennon Glenn. That's really weird.
It's just a coincidence.
I guess it is. My name is Ben. Are you all right, Mrs. Cooper?
I'm not pressing any charges. My lawyer will handle this.
Good
was an accident. My wife accidentally dropped an electric cigarette lighter on the leather seats, and I tried to pull it out.
Then how'd you get that nasty blow to your nose?
Well, she was trying to hang up the car phone in the dark again, and my head was a little bit too low.
My. We've got ourselves a lot of cartoon humor in this case, don't we?
Ouch! Oh.
You hurting too, ma'am?
Oh, I have a chronic back spasm. It's very hard for me to sit, stand, or walk.
And I suppose you didn't hear the gunshots either.
No, I was dancing. Dancing is good for my back. Yeah.
And to think I was out the door with this one. Mrs. Gorman?
Is that me? Yes, Mrs. Gorman.
And what do you do?
Mostly I've just been serving the drinks.
Your occupation, ma'am.
Oh, nothing. No, not nothing. I'm a liar, a lawyer. And I'm a mother. I have 2 children. 1 boy and... No, just 1 child. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm very nervous.
You and everyone else too, ma'am. Now I'm going to say something that is not a part of my official capacity. But I don't believe one thing that's been said in this room here tonight. I think there were gunshots. I think somebody, or everybody, is trying to cover something up. A man gets hit in the nose. Another man stabs himself with a fork during dinner. A brand new BMW smashed up, and the host takes a short-legged dog for a walk, and then goes to sleep. The hostess takes her father to the hospital with a broken hip, and nobody hears 2 gunshots because everyone was dancing, including a woman named Cookie, who can't stand or walk. She's been doing the cooking all night, and I find that hard to believe. You people have to deal with me. I'm a real cop, you understand? Not someone named Elmer your kids watch on Disney Channel. Now, I want some real answers. Intelligent answers. Believable answers. And answers that don't make me laugh. But first, I would like to speak with Mr. Brock to ask him what's going on and the possibility of him having 2 bullet holes in him right now. Now, do I give you 5 seconds to get him down here, or do I take 2 to go up there and find him myself? It's up to you. Don't mess with me now. I'm so close to a promotion I can smell it, and I'm not gonna screw it up with this case. Now, do I start counting, or do I start climbing steps? It's up to you.
Wait, officer. Just wait. Here, just wait. Ernie, Ken, Len, don't you think it's time to call Charlie down?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Hello, Charlie? It's Ernie. We're ready for you. Are you ready for us? Relax, Charlie. That's just a hysteric nerve reaction. What's wrong? He thinks he's gone temporarily blind. Just put some cold water over your eyes and come on down. There are 2 police officers who would like to speak to you. Why? Because you put out 1 finger, that's why. He's fine. He'll be right down.
The truth is, officer, we're trying to protect Mr. Black because he's a dear friend of ours. But we all understand we're all in jeopardy if we hold back the truth. There were 2 gunshots fired here tonight, none of which I heard. Now, I share equal blame with those who did hear them, but did not come forth with that information, despite the fact I did not hear them. Nevertheless, Mr. Brock is willing to come down and tell us the complete story, the details of which none of us have heard yet, about the disappearance of his wife Myra, the missing help, and about the 2 gunshots which I did not hear.
Oh, I think I'm getting another spasm in my back. Oh, gives a rip.
Hello, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Feeling all right, Charlie?
My name is Officer Welch, and this is Officer Putty. Please, sit. Now, Mr. Brock, tell us about exactly what happened from the beginning in this household here tonight.
Does anyone want lemon tart?
Oh, yes, Charlie.
Not now, ma'am. Go ahead.
as I remember it, as I'm telling you. Oh, okay, here goes. At exactly 6 o'clock tonight, I came home from work. My wife, Myra, was upstairs in her dressing room getting dressed for the party. I went to the kitchen to grab a bottle of champagne from the refrigerator, and I headed upstairs. Rosita, the Spanish cook, was in the kitchen with Ramona, her Spanish sister, and Romero, her Spanish son. They were preparing an Italian dinner. They were waiting for Myra to tell her when to start the dinner. As I was climbing the steps, I said to myself, this is my 10th anniversary, and I can't believe I still love my wife so much. Myra was putting on the perfume that I always buy her for Christmas. I purposely buy it because it drives me crazy. A gentle knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. She opens it. I hand her a glass of champagne. I make a toast. To the most beautiful wife a man ever had for 10 wonderful years. She says, to the best man in the best 10 years a beautiful wife ever had for 10 years. She toasts, or I say, to the loveliest skin of the loveliest body that has never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. She toasts, to the gentlest hands that have ever stroked the loveliest skin that has never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. We drink, we kiss, we toast. We drink, we kiss, we toast. By 7 o'clock, my wife is sloshed, the bottle is gone, and I'm completely toasted. And then I smell the perfume. The perfume I can never resist. I loved her in that moment with as much passion and ardor as the first night we were newlyweds. I tell you this, not with embarrassment, but with pride and joy for a love that grows stronger as each new day passes. We lay there spent, naked in each other's arms, complete in our happiness. It's now 8 o'clock, and outside it's grown dark. Suddenly, a gentle knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. The door opens, and a strange young man hops out with a knife in his hands. I quickly rush for the gun in my drawer. Myra grabs the towel and shields herself. I run back in, ready to save my wife's life. The strange young man says in Spanish, Yo quito se dabo porque esa enchilada en quito minuto. But I don't speak Spanish, and I've never seen Ramona's son Romero before. And I don't even speak Spanish, like I said. And I didn't know the knife in his hand was to cut up the salad, and he was asking me, should they start the dinner now? So I have my gun at him. Myra screams. She pulls my arm and shoots me in the earlobe. The strange young man runs downstairs saying, Mamacita, me lo que pasó el hombre es Paco allá, el hombre que loco que bam. The crazy man took a shot at him. Sir Rosita, Ramona, and Romero leave in a huff. Myra runs downstairs to try to stop Rosita, Ramona, and Romero, otherwise we'll have no dinner. But they drive off in their Alfa Romeo. I try to run downstairs to tell Myra, but then I look out the window and it's dark and I think someone is stealing my beautiful Mercedes, so I take another shot at them. Myra runs downstairs to the basement to where we keep a cedar chest. She's looking for the dress she wore for Bonds for Israel last year, but she can't find the light, trips down the stairs and passes out in the dark. I run downstairs looking for Myra, but I see the basement doors open, and I think the strange-looking man is coming back, so I lock the door, not knowing if she is still down there. Suddenly, I hear a car pull up. It's the first guests. I run upstairs to take some Valium because my ear is killing me from the hole in it. And I hear the guest downstairs, and I want to tell him to look for Myra, but suddenly I can't talk on the Valium because the blood got in my eyes, and I took 4 instead. So I start to write a note, but it looks like gibberish. And I'm afraid they'll think it's a suicide note and call the police. And my friend Glenn Cooper was coming, and that would be very bad for his campaign to get mixed up with a suicide. So I tore it up and flushed it down the toilet as soon as they ran into my room saying, what happened, what happened? And as soon as I was about to tell them what happened, they walked into my room and I passed out on the bed. And that's the whole story. my name is Charlie Brock.
I buy it. I buy the whole thing. You know why I buy it? I buy it because I liked it. I didn't believe it, but I liked it. I love my wife very much too. And that's why I want to get home early. Now, sorry to disturb you folks. Take care of that ear, Mr. Brock. And happy anniversary.
Where in the whole wide world do you find the guts to tell a story like that?
I made it up.
Of course you made it up, but when?
As I was telling it, word by word, sentence by sentence. I didn't know where I was going, but I just kept on going.
You don't even speak Spanish.
I know. I made the Spanish up too.
You could have gotten us all in jail for perjury.
I know. That was the biggest challenge. The ultimate chutzpah. Oh, it was the best time I ever had in my entire life.
I am impressed. I am sincerely and deeply impressed. You have without a doubt Lenny, one of the weirdest minds I have ever come across.
A toast to my husband, Lenny. Just when I was getting bored with our marriage, I fell in love with him all over again. To Lenny!
To Lenny!
I have an interesting question.
What?
What do you think really did happen to Charlie and Myra?
Hello? Charlie? Yes, we're all here. Are you up to some visitors? Wonderful. We're dying to hear the story. We're on our way. Charlie is going to tell us the entire story.
Oh, I hope it's shorter than Lenny's story.
Can we go back later and look for my crystal, honey?
I'll buy you 1,000 crystals, Angel.